All right, so you're thinking about brushing up on your English skills.
And you've stumbled across this English professor in Brazil.
Daniel Bland.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Right, and you're thinking,
Could he be the one?
could this be the guy, right?
Yeah.
And thankfully, Daniel's got a website, VIP English, and it's got
A lot of influence.
a lot of information. So we're going to dive into that today
Absolutely.
and really try to help you figure out, is this the right guy for you?
Yeah, because finding the right teacher, one that you know meshes well with how you learn,
Oh, yeah.
can make a huge difference.
Absolutely. So Daniel, on his website, he's describing himself as a professor, and he's specializing in teaching English and culture
Okay.
to all different levels, from basic all the way to advanced.
Excellent.
And what I like about his description is that he recognizes that learning a language can be,
a little boring.
a little dry, a little boring, a little stale.
Right.
And so he likes to use things like videos and music, even conversations,
Sure.
to really liven up the experience.
That's a good sign.
So that's cool. What stood out to you?
Well, I thought it was interesting that Daniel himself is actually originally from the U.S.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he graduated from California State University Northridge back in 1992.
So he's got the...
So that might be a draw for some students who want, like, the authentic American English
Oh, totally. Yeah.
experience.
Yeah, if that's what you're looking for,
Exactly.
that's a big plus.
Yeah.
And I also noticed that he's been teaching English in Brazil since 2004.
Wow.
That's a long time, so.
That's a testament to his experience and, his familiarity with the
Yeah, I bet he
the
knows.
Brazilian educational landscape.
I bet he knows just how Brazilians learn best, just from that much experience.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's not just the length of time he's been there, but the variety of experience.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
worked with so many different language schools.
Oh, like tons of them.
Trends, Ilang,
I mean, the list goes on and on.
Yeah, what do you think about that? What stands out to you about that?
Well, honestly, I feel like if he's worked with that many different schools, he's probably encountered every
Kind of learner.
single kind of learner imaginable. And that means he probably has so many different tools in his toolbox of different teaching styles and different methods and different...
Right, and that adaptability can be so valuable in a teacher you know.
Oh, yeah.
Think about you as a learner. Think about your own learning style.
Right.
What's worked for you in the past? Do you need a very structured approach?
Right.
Or do you learn best by just kind of diving into conversations?
Yeah.
Having that diverse background suggests that he might be able to tailor his methods to you.
Now, here's where things get really interesting.
Okay.
He's got a client list packed with some big names.
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking Google, PepsiCo, Nestlé.
Wow.
Big multinational corporations. And it's not just the international companies.
Right.
We're also talking major Brazilian companies like Untitled and Bradesco, even SBT.
So clearly.
He must really know
Yeah, he knows.
his stuff when it comes to business English.
Definitely. I think it points to a deep understanding of, the language needs of professionals.
Right.
In a globalized world.
Exactly. And it's not just teaching.
Right.
He's also a journalist, a business consultant, a translator, even a voice actor,
Wow.
all in English.
That's impressive.
Yeah, so it really suggests to me that this isn't just somebody who is fluent. This is somebody who is living and breathing English in all these different contexts.
Right.
I mean, think about that.
Absolutely.
And there's also an interview with him
Oh, really?
on LA Talk Radio's Talk to Brazil program.
Okay.
Have you had a chance to check that out yet?
I have. And what really struck me was how much he emphasized building confidence in his students. He talked about creating a really supportive environment where they feel comfortable taking risks with the language.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I thought that really resonated. And I think it might be something that you find valuable too.
Oh, for sure.
Especially if you're a bit hesitant
Right.
about speaking English.
Yeah, if you're kind of nervous to get out there and just try.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think that'd be a really valuable thing to have in a tutor.
I agree.
And then to kind of wrap things up.
Okay.
He's also got some videos on his website showcasing his basic and advanced English classes.
Perfect.
He does speak Portuguese in the intro video, but the classes themselves are all in English.
Right.
Yeah.
And those videos could be a really great way to get a feel for his teaching style.
Totally.
Before you commit to anything.
Right. You can kind of get a sense of, is this a good fit for me?
Exactly.
So we've covered a lot of information.
Yeah.
We know that Daniel has a ton of experience. He's worked with really diverse students, and he seems to be really passionate about making English learning engaging and fun.
Absolutely.
But I guess at the end of the day, it really boils down to what you as the learner
Yeah.
are looking for in a tutor.
What are your goals? What's your preferred learning style? And what do you want to get out of this experience?
Here's something I think is really interesting to think about as you're exploring Daniel and his teaching style a little further.
Okay.
We've talked a lot about his experiences outside of teaching.
Right.
You know, the journalism, the business consulting, all of that.
Right.
How important is it to you
Yeah.
to have an English teacher who hasn't just taught the language, but who's actually lived it
Right.
in all these different professional settings?
Yeah.
Do you think that unique perspective makes a difference in your learning journey? It's something to think about.
It is.
Thanks for joining us
Absolutely.
for this deep dive
Of course.
on Daniel Bland
Yeah.
and VIP English.
It's been a pleasure.
And we'll see you next time.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.